Hi everybody, good morning. It is Friday morning. Welcome to another work day in my life. It also just got really dark all of a sudden. So lately I've been falling out of my routine a lot. I've been waking up not really sure what to do with myself, which is really unlike me because I really love a good morning routine. It's weird because the first 3 months I maintained really good structure. I didn't feel any struggles with a change of routine. I think I adapted pretty fast. But now that it's month 4 of self-isolation or quarantine, and I'm starting to feel my routine slip away, starting to feel a little confused of what to do every day, what the purpose I'm getting after is every day. And I think what happened was this past weekend was Memorial Day weekend, so I had a 3-day weekend, and then the week before that my organization gave everybody 2 days off, so I had a 4-day weekend. I think ever since those vacations started, I didn't have that normal workday that kind of kicks you back into gear after your long weekend. So I've kind of just been in vacation mode ever since. I've been waking up late, which is totally fine. I don't think there's place to be hard on yourself for that. I'm reading this book right now called 101 Essays to Change the Way You Think, and I am absolutely loving it. And there was a line today that talked about how the root of inner peace is just giving up resistance. I think that's a perfect quote for people who need to be easier on themselves. Anyways, I need to get ready for the day, and today I've decided to dedicate the entire day to working on processes for my job. I'm trying to design my week so that I do a little bit more batch work within my full-time job. So on Friday, I'm trying to dedicate the first half of the day to just improving processes. I ended up not changing my clothes because actually the sweater is pretty comfortable. I am ready for the day. So today I blocked off time on my calendar so that people couldn't book meetings during it. Of course, actually someone did book a meeting during it, but that's fine. I booked a lot of time for myself. I booked like 3 hours to work on just processes, and I called it Sarah's Think Tank Time. Anyways, before I get started on working, I'll give you a little bit of a channel update. In about 2 weeks, I will have hit the 6-month mark, which is crazy. I know I started off uploading about 2 times a week when I used to film on just my iPhone because that was really easy to do. And then I had to reduce the quantity to 1 time a week when I started actually filming with my real camera and getting more advanced with the editing. But 6 months on YouTube, and it's never about the numbers, but I have 349 subscribers, which honestly, compared to a lot of YouTubers in their first 6 months, is not a lot. But to me, I'm really excited. Like 349 people is quite the audience. Thank you to every single one of you who is watching this video right now. I think my mission is just to share information, share my experience, teach, and put that information out as open source on the internet. Even if there was no chance of monetization on YouTube, I'd still be making videos. I probably wouldn't be making it at a rate of 1 video per week, but maybe a video per month. Having that goal at the end of getting my YouTube channel monetized or making it more of a side business where I can also fulfill my mission of sharing to inspire and empower motivates me to keep uploading once a week, because uploading once a week is a lot, especially when you work a full-time job and then I have to spend all of Saturday working on my YouTube video, so that only leaves me with Sunday as a day off. And honestly, sometimes Sunday I'm working too. I love making videos. It's something I might be doing with my free time anyways, even if I didn't have a channel. So that's totally okay. I want to be honest though, there are some nights that I'm looking at my channel and I start questioning, what am I doing all this for? Like, this is taking up so much of my time, and there's that fear that I'm just wasting time. That feeling of fear is not a bad thing. It's just my body's signal that I'm taking a risk here. You know, some people invest a lot of money to start a business. I am investing a lot of time, and I'm lucky that we have online platforms like YouTube today that can become businesses that don't require an insane amount of monetary investment up front. I am logging off work now. It is almost 5 p.m. and I'm logging off a little bit early today because I've been taking a lot of late calls throughout the week. Also, do we like this outfit? So all the Instagram people, they wear their sweater off the shoulder a bit. I mean, it does look more fashionable, but I'm really into the basketball length shorts lately, which back in middle school, this was rule number 1 of what not to do for fashion. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you all think of the new trend with biker shorts, basketball shorts? I can't tell if they're flattering on me or not, but I know that they are 10 times comfier than booty shorts. I always hated booty shorts because they would just ride up your butt and then your butt would hang out in the back, and it's not a fan. Now I'm about to head off on a walk with my mom because it does take me a little bit of time to disconnect myself from work, and I don't get to do this every night, especially working on the Eastern time zone when my job is based out of the Pacific Standard Time, which caused me to have a lot of really late meetings. And it's quite the luxury to be able to have time where I can just shut off work and not think about it and not wait for another meeting later in the day.
Let's go, Charlton.
She's got the pink sunglasses, high heels, gonna walk it out. Now, Jane, what you doing in the backseat? You were a front seat Cadillac, burning up the town with us.
I get my stuff to text Mia. So we're going to the protest for George Floyd amidst all the recent events. And I need to call my friend right now to make sure she's available because she's coming with. It's crazy it's all happening during the coronavirus time because now we have to wear face masks, and protest doesn't really sound like a good place to do social distancing, but we'll try to be smart. We'll see how it goes.
No peace!
No toothpick!
No peace!
No toothpick!
No peace!
No toothpick!
No peace! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Hands up!
Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot!
Hi everybody, I just got back from the protest and this mask is pretty sweaty. We definitely did a lot of walking and it can feel really heavy at first. I know whenever I see an influx of bad news in social media, my first reaction is to do nothing, but change really doesn't happen with nothing. So I think take the time, give yourself space to breathe, absorb everything, think for yourself. It's just important to act later when you are ready because change happens in numbers and your voice, your vote, your thoughts matter so much. But yeah, do what you can, do your best. And if you haven't tried getting involved in activism or political change before, just give it a little go. Now let's go inside and eat some food because I am starving. Hi buddy, it's Sunday morning. I just got up, still kind of have that morning voice going on. But I wanted to recap on the protest yesterday that it was a very peaceful protest. But on the note of peaceful protests, if you are looking for a reason to go to a peaceful protest, because I think sometimes it's hard to realize what impact the protest is making because there's no immediate gratification. You go out there, you protest, and the laws change or something. The protests, they do create a change in the long run. If you were to think about it in a way, imagine a world without peaceful protests, then people would not have any voice. From speaking from experience, I woke up Saturday morning feeling very heavy with the current events going on, and there's something so empowering about going out on the streets and shouting at the top of your lungs with a bunch of other people who also are right there with you. How I like to think of it is, imagine if there was like a 100-foot giant walking around the town supporting, preaching about Black Lives Matter, preaching equality for everyone. That's so empowering, and we don't have a 100-foot giant, but with like over 100 of us there together, our voices together form the voice of a 100-foot giant. Yeah, it's crazy what's going on, and it's nothing new. Like racism has always been very much alive. Imagine all the cases that don't even make it into the news is crazy. And to be honest though, I haven't been someone who was very politically or activist involved until the recent couple of years. I'm a late bloomer in that area, but I'm really grateful that I have friends who are very passionate in this area, and it has definitely influenced me in my participation. But yeah, go out there, share posts on social media, spread awareness, donate, utilize your skills to empower the movement, because I know my channel is a channel more focused on entrepreneurship, business, creativity is not political or activist channel, but I think all these movements are everyone's responsibility, and whether someone has the right to live really shouldn't be a political or activist statement. It should just be the foundation of humanity. Yeah, go out there, utilize your skills, talk about activism, spread awareness, do it for the movement, contribute to that giant. Hi everybody, this is Editing Sarah here, and I wanted to add a few more notes on the topic of Black Lives Matter, and this is definitely not the end of the conversation. I have so much to say, more than I could just fit in a quick vlog. I recently came across this IGTV video created by Trevor Noah, and it's on the Daily Show Instagram account. And this man, he is so smart, so well spoken. He's typically a comedian, but he described the whole situation so well. He used the analogy of society being a contract and how this contract is not upholding its end to the Black community. I also quickly want to touch upon the point of allyship, that it is everybody's responsibility, not just a minority group affected, to advocate for equality and be a part of the movement. Okay, I'm sure all of you have heard enough on Instagram and everything. But yeah, I felt a need to say a few things and put in a reminder that give yourself space to think for yourself, but also having that space to think about it is privilege. This is also a note to myself, try not to take all the posts on social media as a negative thing, but as a positive thing.
She's a lover like a pipe bomb. She's got the pink sunglasses, high heels, gonna walk it out.
One thing I'm really missing is just going to coffee shops and getting coffee. Like, honestly, it's such a waste of money, but one of my favorite things is going to local coffee shops and ordering a cup of coffee, whether it's to go or to sit there having a chat with someone. I'm not a big bar person, and I rarely drink alcohol, but I've always loved the aesthetic of it, like going to get a drink with someone, so I kind of do it with coffee and tea instead. One of my New Year's resolutions was actually to go out more, go to bars more, and get more into that scene. But I think it's just really not for me. I don't know, I'm not pushing it off the table yet. Anyways, on another note, I have officially become a TikTok creator or TikTok partner. They reached out to me about my content to become a part of their Creative Learning Fund, which is a fund that they're dedicating towards educational content on TikTok. Since I make, I guess, productivity, self-help, personal development, career tip videos. They reached out to me and I was really excited. I'm really surprised they found me, honestly. So I'm also designing this logo for this company, and it was actually due last week and I asked for a week-long extension, and I've just been putting it off because I have other things on my to-do list and it keeps falling to the bottom. So I think I need to do that first thing in the morning just to get it done. This is my favorite part about making coffee, is stirring it so that the oat milk blends with the coffee.
She says you're feeling alright, 'cause you look like him. Think I'm doing just fine, as far as I can tell. It's just so easy when everybody talks so careless.
Young age, trying to make a bit. Now that I'm up late, all on my dick. No contract, just never thrown a brick. Just trying to keep it cool like this ice on my wrist. God-given talent, been feeling blessed. Kept it 100 like an Asia's math test. Ballin' all day, I got it on lock. The way I'm flexing on them, you can call me the Rock.